We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Row. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. Chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one just missed outside. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. The throw into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's 4 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Pillar.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Pillar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Now in the box, Manny Machado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. This is line to left. Pierce is there and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Richard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the... Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, Rendell Richard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Solarte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Chopped weakly to the left. Machado comes up with it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Curtis Granderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Villar's there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and this will be put away easily for the out. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lifted in the air to center. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
Leading off for the Yankees. Second baseman.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Solarte fields it cleanly. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the... Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yangervis Solarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball just a bit high. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang on to it to record the strikeout. Ready once again, Aaron Judge, and is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. And gone up into the second deck. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end. And winds up a long foul ball. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's He's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Grichuk leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first down of the inning. Russell Martin now.
The catcher, number 55.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Settling in now, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this ought to play the couple as this falls down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Riding in once again, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a...
Now batting, left fielder, Steve Harris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
2-0 count. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Solarte at second with 2 down. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this. Here's Manny Machado now. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Grichuk is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just 1 pitch. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Here's Donaldson down at third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
There is Solarte. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still up 7-5. Here's Randall Grichuk. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. It is Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 55. Russell
At the plate,
Martin.
Russell Martin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 4-1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He threw first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders.
Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Chi-Wei Hu will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Martin stands at second with 2 gone. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
The first baseman, number 33.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Past history with Joe Biagini. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. This is skied into short left center. Solarte onto the grass, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular. Digging in and looking.
Leading off for the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Ned. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Justin Smoke now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Digging in, Solarte. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. There's a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's an impressive 5 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Smoke moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder
Bryce Harper will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at bats. First pitch on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
How about it?
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Smoke is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1. So stepping in, Steve Pearce. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think. Josh Hader is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Hader was born in Maryland. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Gritchen, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Randall Gritchen.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
He loses him on ball 4. Standing in, Curtis Granderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Russell Martin. He doubled his last time through. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1, here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now Albuquerque enters from the...
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 51, Albuquerque.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Smoke has a play. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Pierce going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Javier Baez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Baez is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up.
And the throw is in. Time to get him to retire.
Leading on from bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Ball and a strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5. How today's comes to an end. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Marco Estrada was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to the show.